Is up, YouTube. We are good to go, I believe. We are up and running live. We are in the extra finals, the 2v2 finals, the long-awaited. Everyone has been waiting for it. Everybody has been asking for it, and it is here, long-awaited. Oh my goodness! I have to hearing myself in this chat. I do have to copy. We are live. Let me just make sure Bao knows. We live. Oops. Yeah, Bao. There we go. He wanted to do it. Okay. We are live. How come you can't see? Okay, there we go. Now you can. You guys get a black screen, I guess, when I alt tab. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's run into it. We do have Mamba, the Great, up here in the white. He is partners with Orange here, who is getting attacked right now. They have PT versus what looks to be a PZ. We do have up here the other team, Mr. Mark, a.k.a. Shithead Admin, up here playing the Protoss in the red. Going to be trying to defend these Mamba Zealots coming in here, going after these probes. And in the bottom right, we have our boy, Mr. Chu, Calvin Chu here, Mr. Chu, aka stuntZ, on his extra tag. Mamba getting some probes done, and the Zerglings are in here helping defend. Good teamwork here by the brown and red team. They are going to have to rely on some teamwork to defeat the great Mamba's team. Unfortunately, just looking at these spots, we did miss the beginning of the game, but we are going to try to catch up the best we can. Beatz looks like he does have a nice cannon choke here at his main that those Zealots must have ran by, taking some damage. That's why that attack didn't do the most. Mr. stuntZ here, or no, Mr. Mushroom here, trying to get his marine production up. He does have stim going, and down here, stuntZ has a nice choke up. It looks like he did take some damage early on, but was able to defend. I don't know how many drones or any casualties that he did take. He is at 24 supply. That is around what you want to be at this time with this much sunken colonies and this kind of a game unfolding. You just want to survive PT or PZ. If you can win the PZ matchup, you're going to put yourself in a pretty good situation. We are going to see how this PT team can survive, if they can at all. Brown is going to be concerned about a lot of drops. He does have to really be concerned about that. We see Beatz right now making a big line of pylons all around his base. It looks like he is going to go mass cannon mode. They are going to go on full defense. Both of these two players are probably going to turtle as long as they can and withhold the storm. They know Mamba is going to be going drops most probably, because that is the Mamba way. Mambro loves himself some drops. And yeah, we will see how she goes. Let me just spam one more time. We will. No, no shame. Shameless self-promotion. That's what you gotta do. Beatz does have one Nexus up here, and he does have his drop starting. He's probably going to get a nice early drop in here and try to do some damage, probably with a Reaver. I don't see any Citadel Dune, so yeah, it looks like it is going to be some Reaver drops going down for Red. We'll see if he chooses to go after Mamba, who does not have much defense. He looks like he's going to go very heavily on the offense, not worry about the drops too much. He really relies on his pulling, his spotting the drops early and then pulling appropriately. Mamba going to start his pylon wall here to spot any drops. That the most likely path will be along this top area here, so Mambro does want to get some pylons up here at least to be able to scout it. Probably will add some cannons later on. It's really going to depend on how these two players are going to work, or how to going to do this. The Zerg player is getting his hive. It looks like his choice is going to be Guardians. Probably get some mutas up here and help harass the Terran player here. In this situation, you don't really want to put your command center up here. You'd rather put it over here, or even just anywhere else, because you want to be able to mass turrets and tanks all around here just to defend drops as much as possible. A couple Zerglings going in here, going to scout the progress of Mambro's drop. A couple Zealots over here going to make sure that there isn't anything scouting when these drops come. We do see not many cannons, but enough cannons here to stop a dropship that doesn't have any kind of Corsair or speed support. Of course, Mamba will wait for all of that to finish. Lots of, a ping going on the map. The players have spotted xtre-Beatz' drop, and Beatz is going to go after xtre-Mamba. We're going to see how this goes. The Corsair is coming out here to try to scout it. It is going to spot the dropship and get a couple drops, or a couple shots off here. Meanwhile, the drop is going to go in without the Corsair. He did send the Corsair to go swap the other drop. We're going to see how much damage this does. At least 1, 2, 3 stacks of probes going. A lot of zealots are in here. Maybe he's going to go for a little min bash. This is no High Templars, all zealots. This is classic Mombro style. If he is able to do a zealot drop to get this main, that would be so Gosu. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's going to work though. There is quite a few cannons here and a little bit more defense. It is going to get quite low though, down to 450 HP. Mamba drop very nice. If this follows up with some kind of Reaver drop, that is going to be very, very nice. We do see the first meters coming out here for our brown player. I don't know if he's going to try to get a snipe of his own or if he's just going to try to get these up here to the red player. We are going to wait to find out. I think this is now probably going to be a High Templar drop that is with this Corsair here. Don't know if he's going to load up those empty dropships with these zealots. That wouldn't be a bad idea to really try to finish this main. There isn't much defense at all to stop the only 400 health. The drop is going to have to go back perhaps to help defend versus potential Mutabomb. I think this will be enough Corsair. And nice little pick off for that High Templar, but he is going to run out of the way. There is going to be enough defense there. These Corsairs really do damage, especially if you're trying to stack or if you're trying to click on something, because they will stack up, and then Corsair damage obviously does stack up as well. So good hit. We do see a couple mutas are up here. The couple that will turn into Guardians and start. They push against our Terran player here, who is going to need some Valkyries or something. Okay, that is good. We do see a lot of starports going down for him, so he will have some starport production up. Pay attention. I don't know what he's saying in the chat, but we do see more and more mutas coming up. Not many hatcheries. This is a very tech gas heavy build. He does need to build some more hatcheries. We did see a problem with this earlier though. You do get good damage, but in the end you do need a lot of hatcheries to mass some Zerglings or Hydralisks if any kind of counterattack does come, because if these two players focus Mr. Brown, they will be in trouble. Mamba is very rich, and yeah, I guess everyone's rich except for Beatz here, who didn't take, I don't know if I might have missed that last drop. I think he did send it in. Don't know how much damage he did do. Beatz is at 107 supply. I'm sorry about missing that drop. More and more hatcheries are going down for our brown player, so that is a good thing. The Guardians are starting to morph up here for our red player. The Guardians will start picking off of these turrets, and with these turrets down, these drops are going to have a much easier time going down. No tank support here up by the main. Mr. Mushroomy does need to be spending his minerals a little bit more on defense around his main, because that just is going to be a drop. The drop coming in now. The High Templar is going to get 14 kills and even more kills. Not good. Meanwhile, Mamba does get a drop off of his own and is going to get quite a few kills. That High Templar is going to go again. He does have 145 supply. It is going to go off. Get 6 more kills, leaving Beatz economy and supply very, very bloodied. Corsairs are going to come in here from Mamba to help defend his partner. If he picks off these Guardians, that will be very nice. Good teamwork here. Mamba doing work right now, taking out both the players, massing out gateways and zealots at home. He is going to have enough for a potential attack here on Beatz. He knows that Beatz must be hurting. We will tell him the counter. There is 2 Devourers here, but they aren't going to be able to go in and defend too much. More and more Corsairs coming in here. Very nice job by Mamba preparing for that Zerg air. Not many cannons are at this Zerg choke. If this Zerg did decide to transition, he hasn't been harassed or dropped really at all. He has just been kind of chilling. Orange has been kind of surviving, and Beatz has been taking a beating by Mr. Mambo. Mambo gonna come in here and start attacking our red player, whose economy is just not very good at all. He has taken a lot of damage all around. The Guardians are going to get taken out by the Valkyries that have been produced by our orange player, who is going to have now his own anti-air. They're both going to be able to really do massive damage to any of these Zerg air units that do decide to pop out, if that is going to be his choice. We see the orange player coming in here now too, both going to be attacking our red player, who may be vulnerable from those early drops. He does not have much minerals. His supply is the lowest at 80 supply. He's really going to have to micro to defend this building. More cannons, more back. The Zerg player is going to start moving out now, but there is one tank up here which is going to be really annoying with these couple cannons. If he did put more tanks here, that would be really nice. If these 3 siege tanks sieged up here, they might actually not be able to break out there with just Hydralisk, so they are going to have some time to push in here. We do need to get these tanks siege up, because there will be no counter to these siege tanks unless he does get some nice storms off. But this could be the end of Mr. Beatz. If Beatz dies, I don't think there will be a counter. These siege tanks are vulnerable to the air, but the Corsair are going to come in nicely. Lots of Corsair from White. Mamba may have made almost too many Corsair. Might have got a little carried away there, but maybe he's transitioning into some kind of mass Corsair Reaver build. I'm not sure exactly what his plan is. He could just be building a lot of Corsairs to complement the mass siege tanks, but Orange did invest a lot into the anti-air of his own, so I'm not sure if they have a set plan or anything. So satisfying seeing Mark get on. I do believe Tony G, #1 streamer ever. What's up, Chris Walsh? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy these games tonight. This is game 1 of a best of 9, potentially 2 best 9. This is the finals of the extra 2v2 tournament, the long anticipated. The 2 best teams, well, I guess they were randomly assigned teams, so the 2 best teams of the randomly assigned teams will be facing off for that Bayo money, that $400, $500, $600, I don't know, $400 grand prize. I don't know, read that title. It is a pretty big grand prize. Another drop going to be coming in here for Mamba. Lots of drop ships with a couple Corsairs going to be able to run past those cannons, no problem. And a couple probes are being pulled. Oh, but I don't know, maybe that was just a fake. Maybe the main one got picked off. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. You could have accompanied that with a little bit more Corsairs to make sure that got through. Guardians coming up here, starting to push more from the orange player. He hasn't quite noticed, though, that that's a classic thing there. You see him, he had to drop that dropship to re-hotkey his High Templar because he was using them to hotkey his probes. He didn't have them hotkeyed before. A hard thing to do. That drop is going to get taken out. Oh, the High Templar did get dropped, but it isn't going to be able to get a storm off. The dropship was taken out too early. Very nice storms here. Are actually going to be able to take out the cannons. We can see Mamba, or the tanks. We can see Mamba starting to build cannons here to support the tanks and make sure that this choke can't be reestablished. A couple Reavers are being built from these few robotics facilities that Beatz does have. His economy is slowly getting better. I don't know if he got another drop off on him or not, when all that was happening, but it is very possible. Brown continuing to try to get air damage done. He is taking quite a few, quite massive damage on these factories. Mushrooms economy is starting to get really low. His supply also low. Mamba and Brown, really the 2 players who are going to be having the economy. He's really going to be doing the most work. Orange and Red just surviving and taking most of the hits from these 2 players, though. We'll see if Brown is going to be able to have a good enough strategy here to take out Orange or White. He does need to do something while all of this is happening to his partner. Another big drop, though, is coming down here from Beatz. Very nice, taking out even more SCVs from this already hurt economy. Another drop going down while he already goes down. That was not good. Kirk, we would have been up there if I didn't get DQ'd. Oh, I know, bro. They just couldn't wait to just DQ you. They couldn't even wait 5 minutes for my boy Caesar. Threw him right to the dogs, surviving off of 5 gates. Yeah, Mr. Beatz just really massing cannons. This is what he is known for. Really, really lame, turtley 2v2 play, but in the situation, that is the smarter thing to do. He's also known for playing pretty smart, I guess. He knows how to survive in 2v2. He knows what to do in most situations. We do see a massive drop, though, coming in here from our Brown player, where not many siege tanks here from Orange. I don't know where any. I don't think he only has 3 siege tanks, so this could potentially be a game-ending drop. I'm not sure. Only a couple of lurkers in here, no defiler, so this might be able to get cleaned up. If he does need to hold on to his main, he is sending all of his marines. We see Mamba coming in here with a lot of army to also help out on here. He is doing all that he can to make sure that his teammate stays alive. He is going to be able to clean this up fairly easily, not taking too much damage, but this massive Reaver drop going to come in here, going to take out one side of the SCV. This is the money side, and it is going to get it. I'm not sure if Orange was able to pull his SCVs. He just took a massive hit from our red player. Just hit after hit from orange, just doing what he can to survive in this awkward situation where he is in the middle. I don't know if there is any detection here. These red DTs are going to get a lot of damage done without anything. The splash damage though did start taking them out, so he isn't sure if there is detection here or not. Maybe these turrets are somehow detecting that over there. I don't know how those DTs other than splash damage were getting hit. I don't know exactly why he's pulling them back. He does need to make sure he continues to push. Does have the white does have an observatory going into a massive cannons here. He does have a lot of cannons in a nice spot. He does. I feel like he has too many cores there. Another drop going down from Brown. Not the most units in here, but they are still going to do. These Lings don't have any Zergling speed. Brown really panicking to get damage done. He is choked in, so he can't come out of his entrance, and he is starting to get cannoned in here. So he really does need to start. Nicely done, actually, over here. I don't know how long he has had that expansion up here, but that is awesome stuff here. His economy will really need that because he just is getting harassed non-stop. xtre-Beatz has worked his way back. I believe he has been defending these drops fairly well. His economy looks pretty nicely. He might be able to start working that supply back up to help out in this battle. I don't know where that siege tank is shooting from, but there was a siege tank shot. Maybe it just got taken out now. These drops continuing to go in here. Orange wasn't able to get up a defense, and if he did, I believe it was taken out by the Guardians. Another Reaver drop going to come in. This might be the end for the Orange main here, and this could be the beginning of the end. Of course, I don't believe Mamba is going to give up, and because, of course, Orange does have a expansion over here, but that is just getting crushed on both fronts. Really hurting. I don't think that this attack is going to do enough damage to kill the red player. He does have a huge gateway and bank. I don't know why he's just not building his units right now. Really microing this Reaver, I guess, trying to maximize that damage, knowing that that is pretty important. Brown continuing to push up here, just crushing all of Orange's buildings. He is not deciding to lift off yet. He does want to keep all of these depots or what he can. Why he DQ you guys? Yeah, that is true. Yeah, this tournament was a whack tournament. I literally had four or five different partners throughout this tournament. Every single time that I won, they did replace it. A drop gonna go down here, not taking out tons of probes, but still pretty good. Every probe at this point is gonna be helpful. Brown and Red putting themselves in a better and better situation as time goes on. Mamba doing what he can, but it may not be enough. These spots may just be what it takes for these two to get the W here with the race disadvantage. We do see this is scouted by our Brown player, so he's going to start pulling the SCVs back home, but that just may not be a good idea too here. We see cannons, Reavers, and Guardians. That is just not going to be an easy thing to break without some support by your boy. We can see the supplies down. 89 supply for Brown, while Beatz and stuntZ are climbing back up. Another drop coming in against Beatz, not even with any Corsair. He sees that there's hardly any cannons. Mamba has been very greedy with his defense at home. He's been really relying on taking map control, getting more and more probes. Each of these drops are doing significant damage to Mambro because his supply is just not his bank is just not the highest. He does have a pretty good supply. He has been massing non-stop. Brown now going to be able to push out of his choke without the tanks on the ledge. He will be able to do this fairly cost efficiently without at least dying before you even get to your destination. Brown pushing Guardians from the top, taking out more and more SCVs from the Orange player. I feel like this may be the beginning of the end. I guess I said that a while ago, but this may actually be the end of our Orange player. He may be out now. They are just trying to do their best to hold in these players. They kind of have to go on defense now of their own and go into super turtle mode, while maybe Mushroomy is able to rebuild. A couple of Guardians going to be pretty BM, going to go over here and try to take out SCVs, but Mamba is able to intercept that. He is going to try to hold in both of these players now that he... I don't know. See, this is one of those things, like, if they decided to do this in the first place... yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. We see Beatz now with his economy is going to be fully up. He's going to be able to start massing. That's why you can see him trying to break out of his choke. Mombro does have nice map control. He is able to hold this push out from the Zerg player. Now maybe going up here to stop the red player, but I feel like he isn't going to be able to do it despite his best efforts. I feel like this is basically a G. Yes, Mamba is a beast. This could go on forever. I don't think it's gonna go on forever. Mambo is getting carriers. I feel like if these two players can get out of their bases, then it will be GG. This is really their only hope right now, and Mamba knows it, because if they are be able to combine forces, it will be very hard to stop. DTs are pretty good under Swarm. That the Swarm isn't nearly as good versus Protoss. It still obviously is good if you're massing Zergling Lurkers, but Protoss has a lot of good units that can also do a lot of damage. It only stops ranged attacked units from doing damage. All melee damage, which is like hand-to-hand combat with the Zealots and DT does do, and Archons. They all are able, and Reavers. They all can do damage underneath this Swarm. The Swarm actually looks like it kind of goes, or the DT looks like it goes on top of that Swarm. The remastered hasn't quite figured out that animation to perfection. Both of these players are going to try to push out, but Mamba doing a pretty good job holding them in. Beatz is slowly but surely coming back. He did lose all these supply depots. So unfortunately for him, he is going to have to start rebuilding all of those. He is, oddly enough, going for barracks. I guess he does just want to help out as soon as possible. I feel like, though, going into factories would just be a lot more better. Another drop coming in here. Mr. Beatz trying to finish off Mamba's economy. You can see Mamba very, very low in economy. No drop going to go down. I do use arbs all the time. They're very good. Verse is a lot of things. We do see the Ultralist tech coming out here. No upgrades. So what is Brown doing? No upgrades on any of his units? He does have one Hydra upgrade. He better have lots of upgrades on his air, because that is pretty embarrassing by our Brown player. He is going to take it out. The choke, and I feel like this is... because it has to be close to GG. You never want to give up. This is a $400 series. But Mamba is at... no, he's not even at full health. He has been taking a lot of damage from the Beatz drops. Beatz has been doing a great job. The carriers, though, are going to come in here with some DTs and Dragoons. We're going to see how this does, though. Both of these players are going to be pushing out at the same time. For some reason, though, Beatz just doesn't have an army. Maybe he started to build too many probes, or just massing drops. I'm not exactly sure where all of his supply is. We see a real dumb battle going down here underneath this smog, because none of these units can do anything to each other, yet they're continuing to fight. But there at the end, it was actually working in the Protoss favor, defending them against those Hydralisks. Continuing to have map control. Beatz just having a huge bank. Those are the two biggest things that are coming to my mind. Brown is, now that he's broken out, is going to make sure that Orange isn't able to rebuild any kind of factory units to help out in this game, because he knows if he is able to get back in it, it's just going to be more and more difficult. You do want to have yourself a main, but you can be okay if you just get enough production, or if you get enough SCVs and defense up. You can survive in the late game without a main. I've seen it done before. Carrier is doing work against these Hydralisks. I'm probably going to go down here to try to save his partner, but at what cost? Marines are pumping out but dying right away. Mushroom's bank is slowly, you can see his supply isn't as bad as it potentially could be. I guess he does have some things around the map. doing what he can. He was able to keep a couple of his production facilities alive, expanding again up here, pulling the SDVs, a stack attack. Oh, but a couple of BM lurkers here are being made into the SDV line. I like it. I like it. There we go. Now upgrades are coming down. We do 3-1. He did get the 2 upgrades on the Ultralist Den, as well as finally an actual upgrade from the Evolution Chamber, which will be good stuff. Cleaning up this attack. Those lurkers weren't able to swarm, even if they were. There was detection and a bunch of carriers that will be able to take it out. Yeah, Parasite is actually really good. We saw the SMZ do that in that TZ versus TZ series we had on his channel. He was able to use the Queens to take out all of my tanks in the PT, and they were actually able to win that game because of exactly that. Because I had tanks all over in front of cannons and on all the ledges, and he was able to pick them off with Queens, which was able to allow his partner to break out. We can see a whiff storm there, but another one does come out. Mamba was able to pull, but another storm is going to actually not be able to take it all out. Brown, though, is going to move out, be able to clear this entrance for the red player, and he is going to... That's going to be the tide. You see Mamba's minerals just not very good. You can see his supply not max. He's not in a good situation. We do see a big carrier attack going down here. I was just looking at the top right there, kind of zoned out. The carriers are going to clean up, and they are going to do pretty good for the most part. This could get into a really late game if Mamba is able to somehow hold these 2 players off while letting Orange come back into it. We could have ourselves a very, very back and forth game. These players aren't gonna give up ever, that's for sure. This is for $400 American, life-changing money here, and yeah, they want it. Everyone wants it. Who doesn't want to get paid to play video games? You're basically a pro gamer if that does happen. And the Arbiters here, they are a good counter to carriers, because if he gets that freeze out, you can see all of these units get freeze. Oh, wow. Oh, excuse me, I missed whatever happened there. We see a High Templar here not getting a single kill. Mamba is going to GG out, though. He is going to tap out. Tim is going to die. They are knowing that this isn't going to be happening. Bao Tang asks who's paying. Bao Tang asks who's paying. Bao Money Cash is, of course, supporting this tournament, funding the tournament. He will be paying out of his own pockets to his beloved clan members that he loves so dearly. Of course, he does have stacks on stacks, so $400 to Bao is like a quarter to anybody else in the world. He is rich, rich, rich on rich. So everyone, give him some compliments in the chat. Maybe he'll send you some money, because he has that I don't care money. He's got that I buy a yacht even though it's going to depreciate by half of its value the second I take it off of the property. Bao's got that kind of money. He's saying lies, but he knows it's true. Bao, you know it's true. Bao, 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 Bao. Well, good luck, Mr. Christopher Walsh. I hope that he does it, because Bao's got that money. Money. I swear I felt it in my kitchen. He said he's gonna carry. I don't know what they're talking about. What is up, Ralone? You are now following. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I feel like you are on that was a Twitch. Unfortunately, I still haven't figured out yet, but let me just check that out while this is happening right now. Let me see the Twitch chat. We will open that up, give it a little gander. Sometimes I ignore it. Thank you, sir. Look at that. You get a custom reply on Twitch. That's how much I appreciate it. Tony G should be undq. I agree, Chris. You can PM or actually just message xtre-Beatz anytime you see him online and tell him hashtag undq Tony G, because he was afraid of getting Tony G'd. He knew if he and Caesar were teamed up together, that would be an unstoppable force. They only dropped one game while playing together, passing through 2 series. It was easy peasy pumpkin piesy. And yeah, we would have won no problem. We would have beat either of these teams. Absolutely no issues whatsoever. I'm pretty sure he's probably on /D&D. How good is Kelvin's tea? I'm going to say better than his Z, and his Z is pretty good. Alright, let's see what's going on here. We have up here in the top left our brown player, Mr. Mushroom. He will be teamed up with Mr. Mombro. Oh, they're going to have the PP. They are going to have the race advantage again against, at least in the early game, versus Beatz here. Going to be the designated Protoss player. And our boy, Mr. Choo Choo Stunts, xtre-Stunts, is going to be here playing the Terran. He does have the corner spot. So he might be able to turtle pretty good. We'll see how this goes. If they're going to try to play a turtly mass cannon again, or if they're going to try to go on some offense. They do have pretty good spots to work together. If the Zealots come out here and the Marines join them, that's not going to be too far of a pass for them to team up and do some teamed up Marine Zealot damage against mass Zealots. But if Mamba's in the game, he can mass a ridiculous amount of Zealots, and his micro is pretty intense. He can get you out of position and pick off Marines and get himself in a winning position. Hopefully Mr. Mushroomy is focused and ready to mass a ton of Zealots to help out his boy Mombro. Hopefully they can get themselves a nice quick W here, because if the game goes on too late, it's going to again probably benefit our winning bracket champions up here of Beatz and StuntZ here. So the first scout is going to go up here, and they are going to see Mamba as Protoss. Mamba was the random, so they are going to know that it is PP. They are going to be able to prepare accordingly. We are, going to see probably Kelvin check the front of his choke to make sure they're not getting cannoned in, because that is probably what's going to happen. If they can get themselves map control and split them up, they can focus on one of the players. It probably will be Beatz again, as he is in the middle position, which is usually easier to do. Evil versus Jose. I hope so. I do want to cast that. Future cast. Is Kelvin Beatz? No. Kelvin is Chew. He's xtre-Stunts. He's red. Mark is Beatz. Mark the shithead admin. He's orange. We have seen him twice. We've seen him get owned by carriers, and his 6 pool defended easy peasily twice on this channel. So he is trying to redeem himself. First battle gonna go down. The Marines though aren't gonna be able to get behind the Zealots, so they are gonna have to go back to their bases. We do see the teal Zealots, which will be the Mombro Zealots. 2 Zealots though from Beatz is gonna go up here to try to do some counter damage himself. He's going to have to do the old defend attack, but while he is attacking, his probes are going to be vulnerable. He is going to be taking massive damage. He is going to be able to keep up with Mamba's micro, or at least the micro of Mamba, while also trying to attack Tim. Tim is defending nicely, taking less damage than Beatz did, so this first attack will go in the favor. Oh, but actually, you know what? They're coming back now. He was able to pull them back while defending at home, and they're going to come down for a second attack, but it does look like Tim does have a significant damage. The red player does have his fire bats. He is going to be able to push out confidently against these Protoss players. They are going to have to get us around, because if these medics come out with stim, fire bats are going to be game changers. They are like a couple, if you get like 12 fire bats, they can take out a whole lot of Zealots. And they are going to have to either get some cannons up, because this counter pressure is going to be dangerous. I feel like both players, we do see a forge going down for Mamba. We do need to see a forge going down for our brown player. There we go. We do see a forge down, that they do see these fire bats. The fire bats are going to be looking to get into these mineral lines as well, because 2 shots from a fire bat can take out all of these. And if they can take out all of these from either of these players, that will basically be GG, or at least give a nice big window to get themselves the GG. But we do see one of the observers, the fake stunts over here. You see he has an S instead of a Z. That is a tribute to our boy Kelvin, but he is going to be a little bit laggy. I'm not exactly sure who that is. I feel like I should know. Kelvin Kim Jong-un. Kirk, don't pass out on us. Oh, I know, this is crazy. That's what you got to do, though, to keep up with StarCraft. You have to talk very quickly. You have to keep it up. These Firebats are going to come in here. The Beatz is going to come in, and no cannons are up from Mamba. Mamba is a beast at defending this. We do see a couple of Zealots coming in here trying to delay the attack, but now they could turn around and try to go for Mushroomy, but that could be too far of a distance. These two players are going to push in. These cannons are so close to getting up. That is going to be his only chance. He is getting a triple Nexus throughout all of this too. So it is very, very greedy. He is going to be in a vulnerable situation. Do you see that first fireback going to go and only going to be able to get one shot off? That does take out most of the shields. If he is able to get 2 shots off, that does kill all of them. If it is fast enough stemmed, maybe that shield does regenerate quick enough. Mamba trying to micro these Zealots as well as he can into these few cannons that he has, but I feel like the supply might be too much. 62 supply. We do have very nice mass Zealots from our Protoss player who did go 5 gateways. Somehow, though, maybe Mamba's holding this. I'm not exactly sure how this battle is going. He is pulling his probes. It does look like he is going to clean this up without taking too much damage. Doing very good. Still only 33 supply. He is microing his whole heart out. The reinforcements from Brown are now going to be proven to be very helpful. They are able to clean that up and survive that counterattack. More and more Marines are being produced. Coming in here, though, he can't just be losing army supply, because that is just not what you need. Mushroomy now with the supply lead doing a great job massing Zealots, keeping his boy Mombro alive. Mombro did go for that quicker gas, so he is going to be going for those drops. No gas or anything from our orange player. He has just been massing Zealots and only 1 gas. Oh, the triple is going down for our red player, which will be good. That before his triple, he did go for the 5 barracks, which is why he does have so much so much, I forgot what I was saying. These Zealots are running back, though, are going to see the triple from Mushroom. He's up, taking out these Zealots. The Zealots are the taking out probes in this time isn't as bad as in the early game, because you do have some probes to spare. It's still not good. Obviously, Mushroomy is going to start building some cannons from Mamba, as he did take quite a bit damage, and he does want to go work on his tech while he catches up. Doesn't want to have to keep massing Zealots and cannons. So Mushroomy, who hasn't taken much damage, is going to try to do that, but stimming in here, going to try to attack again. The second attack is going to try to come in before these cannons go up, doing what they can to delay these Marines. A couple cannons are going to go up. They are going to go back into it, but Stim going forward, going to focus down the first cannon. Very nice, taking out the second cannon. The cannon was actually targeting a medic, it looked like. That was pretty nice, but these cannons are going to go down. It's going to be vulnerable to another attack now that his choke is down. That is never what you want. What a rodent for lagging. I agree. How do you lag at this time in your life? Oh my goodness, get yourself checked out. The red player does have his triple, so his economy is going to be booming. He is going to start building barracks inside, or bunkers inside of the red or teal player's base. Well, tongue twister. That we see orange and brown having a nice battle. We see the supply. Orange is up by a few, but that could be because of probe, because it does look like brown is going to win this. This battle is very hard to see. Brown and orange are very similar on the Zealots dress code. We are probably going to see DTs coming out soon from Mambo. Definitely does going to need something, because you don't want tanks to join this army right here. The tanks are a little bit late. I'm not sure if he has started siege mode even yet. But that will be trouble for our King Mombro if he is going to let this push continue. He may have to expand. He may, I don't know what he's going to have to do, but he can't let this continue. He has to start clearing out some of this. Reavers are going to be actually a pretty good counter. He does need to get those in before the tanks, though, because if the tanks come in here, they do outrange the Reavers. Well, look at that, though. Reavers are going to be the perfect counter for the situation. The Marines are going to stim here to try to pick off the Reavers, but very nice tanking from these Zealots. Very nice clicks by these Reavers and very nice pullback there. Mamba microing very nicely, is going to be able to clean this up actually super cost efficiently. Meanwhile though, Brown is getting outmasked by Orange, and Orange is going to start to mass cannons to keep the Brown player from helping. Let me just take a swig. Chocolate milk, just delicious. That will be the drink of choice tonight. The Reavers are going to pick off all of these bunkers. Red continuing to send in Marines for some reason without tank support. They really do need tank support because they are just not going to be able to fight Reavers. Mamba looks like he is going to reclaim his choke. I'm not sure if the third round is going to pull in. These tanks are going to be a real big concern because tanks do counter Reavers. Reavers counter Marines, but tanks definitely counter Reavers, and when they are together, they do pretty good. One DT trying to sneak by, a classic Mamba DT trick, but it is going to be picked off. This tank is now going to siege up before Mamba is able to get his choke up, so this is really going to need to be addressed ASAP. That SDV dumbly walks into the cannon range, is going to be picked off. You would like to keep that alive so you can continue to mass buildings. The more you can kind of choke out the units, the better. Mushroomy really trying to macro or trying to mass up the best he can, but unfortunately for him, he is going to get cannoned in. It's going to take a little bit of work to defend or to get out, but maybe he could do it. His supply is at 140. He does have the 4 forged, more than you need. Are going to push out. We're going to see how well this does. He knows he needs to get out here and help his boy Mambro because those tanks are going to inch closer to the main. We see a double LOL going down. Tim So Gosu, he is actually going to maybe break out here. No more reinforcements from Orange are going to do it. They're kind of doing a dual 1v1 right now. The Orange is going to try to block in Brown now that Kelvin does have this choke broken. You can see him massing cannons for Mr. Chu. How cute. Good teamwork. Chu is going to build turrets for him. Look at these guys, eh? This is what you need to do. The more teamwork you do, the better it is. Of course, being beside each other does always help, and having the spot advantage is a really big thing in these situations. You know you're a stoner when you're drunk. Yeah, boy, chocolate milk is delicious. Don't you dare insult the chocolate milk. Let's check. No one ever even says anything, so I don't even miss it all there. We are going to try to keep up with all of the chats. We don't have a delay on, so I can see you guys immediately when I do look over to pay attention. A lot of cannons going down for Mambro. He is really in turtle mode. He is going to try to getting a drop out here. It is really hard to break a bunker tank Terran push, especially it's going to be backed up by a lot of Dragoons, and this is going to be hard for the Brown player to break out. Now that these cannons are accompanied by siege tanks, he is going to probably eventually put them over here, but right now he does just want them protected. This push coming in feels like it may be the end for Mambro. Mambro does have a lot of cannons and quite a few Reavers. He is actually going to have to drop the Reavers that he was going to go for a drop to hold this push, but these Dragoons could give himself enough room to get the siege tanks pushed forward. Mamba at 170 supply is in the supply lead, continuing to try to break out here, but it looks like he's going to have to transition into something else. This isn't going to be an option. He needs to recall, drop, or do something to get, because he has lost map control, and with map control gone, it is just real difficult. He especially when you were just trying to go mass, you didn't go for any kind of drop tech at all, so he is going to be real far behind in that. These Reavers are doing great work, but they are outranged by these tanks, and they are going to get picked off without too much trouble. Both of these players' economies are fine. Beatz is poor for some reason. Mamba is going to say yawn. He isn't too happy about how these two players are playing, but you got to play smart, right? You got to play smart. Oh, you think he's yawning at Tim? I don't know. Tim is going to try to go into Stargate production, but I feel like Mombro may be dead by that time. And yeah, I do agree with Bao. Brown should have went for mass drops. That's usually want to. Well, if you're gonna do mass, you really can't. You got to make sure that you're not gonna get blocked in. And if you are gonna get blocked in, you really have to have a transition plan. You have to find out early that that's gonna happen and build accordingly. Go into the mass drops like Bao said. This drop or this push is slow, but as Bao again is going to be right on the target, you're not going to break it. Too many bunkers and tanks. It's just going to be way too hard for Mr. Mombro to do anything. He did a great job holding on, but it looks like it will be a GG. Right as Bao, he does say GG. I do believe this will be the beginning of the end. It's going to be 2-0 for the winning bracket champions. They haven't dropped a series yet, and they have to lose 2 in a row versus these guys. So this is a great start. It looks like these guys may be able to get it done in the first series, unless we see a big time comeback. It is a best of 9. It's only 2, so we'll see. We will see. Mark and Choo Choo going to be up 2-0. Marky Mark does take the score king. Did a great job that time. Was able to outmath Mr. Mushroomy. And yeah, got a 2-0 lead. Good stuff. Pretty high level gameplay. We do. Mr. Beatz is a self-proclaimed 2v2 expert. He was in the pro clan for a while, and he plays a lot of 2v2. He is a noob 1v1. He totally gets owned by Tony G. Tony G absolutely bashes Mark 1v1, but Mark's pretty good 2v2 just because your boy doesn't really play 2v2. Has there ever been a comeback? It's a best of 9. Or is it a best of 9? Let me just see. BO9 or BO7. Tag me in. I gotta drink it over here because I opened it up, and you know how these dumb little things, these dumb little tabs, I obviously just butchered it, so now it leaks all over the place if I don't drink it very carefully. Lots of in-house BM going on. Has there ever been a comeback? I'm not sure. Best. I don't know if they answered me. Best of 7. Okay, it is a best of 7. So, yeah, a comeback is definitely possible, I would say. It's difficult though when you have the matchup. Like if you got PZ the first 2 times, or PT against the PP, and you lost, you would be at least not feeling terrible. But when you have the race match or the race advantage and then you lose, you are in a tough spot because what are you gonna get? You can't just keep getting PP, can you? Can you get PP 9 games in a row? I'm not sure. We are gonna see Mr. Marky Mark up here. You just said best of 7 in chat. Okay. I guess it's Bao. Okay, Captain Bao. BO9. It is a BO9. We are getting confirmation from Bao himself. So yeah, 2-0 ain't too bad. Definitely not over. Alright, let's go back to introducing the players. Beatz going to be here playing the Protoss. His partner is the Brown player. They actually are going to get the Protoss this time. And they are going to be against the Zerg player. Mr. Mushroomy will be the Zerg player. And Mr. Mombro will be our Protoss player. PZ actually isn't their weakest matchup. These two guys do play a lot together, and they do like to play the cheesy cheese game. So we are going to see a Forge. Mamba was able to get a pretty early scout off. Bao is going to leave in the middle of the game, which is BM. You never know if it's your fault that he's doing that or not. Bao is going to leave. Super duper rude. It is a best of 9, so we are going to see a lot of 2v2 games here tonight. Unless I guess we could potentially only see 5, right? Because if it's a 5-0, it's game over. So yeah, first to 5, we do see the first cannon going to go down. Beatz is going to have the 3 probe micro, which is going to be able to take out the cannons before they finish. He does need to keep this probe alive. I'm not sure if he was trying to get a stack off, but these zealots are going to be out soon. We do see the Zerglings coming out from that very early pool from our Zerg player, so he will be able to potentially defend these cannons and get them up in time. They are really going to rely on it. We do see a little trick maybe going down here from Mr. Mombro. Mombro really going to have to work hard. We do see the SCVs pulled by our Protoss player. He does not want to get these cannons up. His zealots are pulled, so this is really gonna come down to micro. The probes are doing pretty good damage, but he is not collecting, so he is gonna have to do this with what he has. I'm not sure if this is enough damage. No, it's not. Mamba's gonna leave right away. That was a very nice hold by Beatz, and that is going to be a very quick one. Wow, Bao, you're not even gonna watch your own tournament. Oh, I guess you probably have 2 TVs. Are you going to keep the stream on while you play PUBG, Bao? Keep the stream on, okay, bro? It's your tournament. Don't you want to see this? You basically eliminated me from this tournament with your disqualifications. GG. Jumping in to game 4. Good stuff. At least you watch. You can play PUBG and watch. I got you. You don't need the obs. I got you, Bao. Just trying to catch it up. I forgot he gonna be like Tony G Auto Forge. But sometimes when we get PP, I know that they're gonna cheese, so I'll just put down a Forge and get a couple cannons, and then they can't do anything anyway. Comeback time. It's 3-0, so it's not game point yet, but we do need to see a couple wins on the board for Mombro, because each loss is just closer and closer to their demise. Let's check out the races here. We got Mombro in the top middle playing the Protoss. He is going to be, maybe, I'm not sure if they switched matchup or not. We'll see. His partner is going to be Terran. So yeah, Mamba has picked Protoss now. He is no longer going to be the random player. And against Mr. Beatz, who is picking Protoss versus a random Protoss. So it will be PP again for these two players. We're going to see if these two guys are going to try to cheese again or what. Mamba going with his typical Mamba scout. I'm not sure if this is earlier pylon for that Forge or what. I don't know if he's going to try to go for that cheese or maybe just a very early gateway to get that Zealot out nice and early. It is going to be the Forge, so it is just going to be for that early Zealot. It is very nice to do that. So it is just if you see Koreans, they will build their gateways like this because there's just no reason not to. You do have the economy to do it. Even I guess if you send out 2 probes, I'm not sure if that is the best idea, but he does want to find out what the matchup is ASAP. He does get a scout off, and he actually is going to throw down himself a Forge, so maybe he is looking to get a little cheesy old cannon rush off here. He is doing doing some. Oh no, he's actually gonna go for a block. He is gonna go for. He is gonna try to counter or give the other team a little taste of their own medicine, I should say. I mumbled across that, but I did eventually get it out. He's gonna give these defending winner bracket champions a little taste of their own medicine. He's gonna try to cannon one of these players in and then try to 2v1 the other. Mamba has a very, 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 very quick mass, so if he is able to get off an early forge kind of pressure like this, he can mass up behind it very nicely to be able to help his partner finish off. But if both of these players are able to team up and get here before anything else, they can just break this choke, and then that will be the end ski. Because, yeah, they've invested a lot into this, and if they don't do it with significant damage, this could be disastrous. We do see one Marine going to come in here and try to help out the choke, but that's going to leave him vulnerable to some attacks. Beatz does look like he is going to try to put some pressure on to our yellow player. Just do the Kirk strategy, ignore his teammate, and just go for Tim. The first player to die really is going to determine the game. Mushroomy going to throw down another barracks of his own. I wouldn't hate seeing a bunker. He does get that pylon to be cancelled. Beatz isn't going to go for that. Maybe after all, just trying to scare him. Oh, maybe actually it was just because the probe got picked off. Wasn't paying the most attention. But White is going to be able to mass enough zealots to break out of his choke. Only 2 cannons there weren't enough to deter him. Mamba just really... Oh, actually, no, never mind. Mamba, of course, is always doing something. I was about to say, maybe Mamba has given up, but of course Mambro hasn't given up. He does have himself a couple little sneaky cannons out on the map. And he's going to try to get a kill that way. We do see Mr. Mushroomy putting down himself a choke, but you know what? While we do this, I am going to put myself on a little pause because we have a Mamba pause, and we'll take advantage of that. Be right back. 2 seconds. I will put yourself on the Mamba cam. I don't know if I can do that in the pause, but alright, be back 2 seconds. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, we'll put that on. This dab is for you. Thank you, Christy Walsh. You get that done. This B is that I'm about to take is for you. How about that? We'll put it on the Mamba cam, and I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I love you guys. Oh. Okay. What is going on? We are back. We are up. Mamba's cannon push actually seems to be doing quite a bit of damage, but he is leaving himself vulnerable to the cannon push of his own. And also, White is also cannon pushing. C-Rush is all over the place. 3 cannon rushes going on right now. These cannons look like they are going to go up, and if that is going to go up right in front of Mr. Mushroomy's face, actually he's going to be able to pull the SCVs, and they actually might be able to take that out. He doesn't need to get these Marines into the bunker because these Zealots are going to be able to take them out if these cannons aren't taken out. Oh my goodness. Fast Reavers. Where are Reavers? Who has Reavers? I don't see any Reavers anywhere. Mamba really focusing on this cannon push. Mambro and Tim. Yeah, with this. Isn't this 4-0? I'm not sure. How many games have we played? I believe this would be... Maybe this is the third game? I think this is the fourth game. The first two games were a little bit longer, and then they had the ZT. And then, yeah, Mushroomy is going to pull or lift up his command center. He is going to have to give that up. The Zealots were too much pressure. Mamba is going to do his best to take out Beatz, and if he takes out Beatz, he may have a chance against White 1v1, but I'm not sure. Beatz is just like Bao. He's pretty good at staying alive after his main gets taken out. For if W, yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be 4-0. If I do remember correctly. And yeah, then they will be on game point. And then I don't think anyone's ever come back from a 4-0. Mr. Chu saying something about handsome. Robotics is really going to be his only shot. He does have a robotics at home too. So maybe he can defend this, but I'm not sure. Not sure if that's enough cannons. We are seeing some BM going down. Not exactly sure what was said because I wasn't reading it all. But yeah. We are going to see lots of gateways getting thrown up here. He doesn't have the ability to do it at home anymore. So he is going to capitalize on the pylons that he has already constructed up here and build them. Mushroomy does have 600 minerals, so I don't know if he tapped out or if they just stopped attacking him to try to pressure Mombro as much as possible. But we do see them coming in here together to try to take out Mombro's cannons, and Mombro is going to see that that is the right move and GG out of it, knowing that was his only chance. And it's just hard to do a 2v1. Mombro is going to give out. He's not going to GG, which is pretty Mombro style. And we are going to jump into game 5. Potentially the match point. This finals could be a very quick finals. It's definitely the two most skilled players are together, and it definitely is showing. Mr. Beatz and Mr. stuntZ are both 2v2 players, not 1v1 players. So, yeah, we are seeing that a little bit here. That is also why he disqualified my original partner, because my original partner, we eased our way through the first round, and we swept our way through the second round, and then of course he gets eliminated. Or he gets disqualified, so then I lose the next series, and then I win 2 series in the loser bracket, and then they replace it again, and then I lose. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Beatz is going to be Prez, and his partner is going to be Terran. So they are going to be the PT. They are pretty good at PT. We have seen this before. But this will give Mr. Mombroey and Mushroomy a chance. They do have PP. And they are on game point. They have to get a W. So we're going to see what strategy they are going to try to utilize. Faux show. Very vulgar language. It looks like they're gonna go themselves for a mid build here. Mr. Mombro gonna be aggressive. He wants some blood. He is sick of losing. Mombro doesn't like to lose 3 times in a row. I really want Mamba and Mush to get this W. Yes, me too. Mombro, the great, going to do his best to get Mr. Chris Walsh and Tony G a W. Both of us big fans of Mr. Mombro. And yeah, Mr. Mombro is going to get one of his classic good scouts off. Mr. Mushroomy did go for a forge first, so these two are going to pull out one of their patented PP strategies. This is something that they have planned. Probably are going to be a little bit better, hopefully, than that cannon rush. That cannon rush is really hard to get off if the Protoss player does scout it. The only real way you can do that if it isn't scouted. But yeah, we'll see this. Yeah, there we go. We see it is scouted, so he is going to be able to pull probes enough to defend this. 3 probes is the key. 4 does it even better.
but you don't need to panic too much. 4 probes on each cannon in the early game. It's absolutely 100% worth it to do this, but this cannon actually did get quite a few, so he actually is going to stack that to make sure he doesn't take any supplies. But again, leaving lots at home. Well, I guess only 6 at home, so he has pulled more than he is collecting. He wants to make sure that this doesn't go up, but now wasting time attacking a pylon, probably not the best thing to do. But oh, it was all a trick. It was all a trick. Look at the micro by Mr. Mushroomy. He is going to get himself a block off on the Protoss player, who did pull a lot of probes to defend that. He thought that was an all-in, but no, it was just a trick. What a play by Mr. Mushroomy. I love it. I love it a lot. And he is going to be able to get some cannons and gateways up here, who is going to be able to stop Beatz. So once Beatz does scout this, he probably is going to either throw down a couple xtre or his gas to try to get some counter damage on ASAP, because he knows that Mr. Teal here is going to be vulnerable. Now he is going to have to 1v1 Mamba, who is building mass gateways in the middle of the map, and it's going to be tough. We're going to see how Teal handles the situation. And okay, look at that. He's going to go for the middle road. He's going to go throw down 1 Nexus and 1 gas. Not going to go for the triple, or not going to go for the double gas. Going to go right in the middle roads. This dab for Team Mamba. Yeah, bro, hit it. It might be the last dab of the night. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully we're going to be able to jump into a game number 6. This is game number 5. Currently 4-0 for Team Beatz and stuntZ, which is teal and yellow this game. Red and blue trying to do what they can to get themselves 1 W on the board, so it's not a sweepage. This is for $400, supported by our main man. He's not a boy, it's our main man, Bao Tang, who was in the chat earlier. We do see the first fat fight gonna go off. He is able to get some fire bats out, which are going to be really helpful versus these zealots. You don't want to let them do stack damage. You want to pick them off ASAP, because once they get stimmed and some medic support, they will be enough to counter the zealots. Fire bats do a great job. They are a counter to zealots. They aren't too much more helpful later on, because they don't do great versus dragoons. But yeah. This is going to be a very hard to hold from our teal player. He is doing his best, going to throw down as many bunkers as he can, but these cannons are going to inch closer and closer, and this zealot train is not going to stop. We do see a robotics facility being thrown down for Beatz, so he is going to go for a very, very quick drop. Mushroomy not even going to worry about helping Mamba on this push. He is just going to triple up, get his gas down for himself. He is choosing, though, to build his xtre up here. When you see that your opponent is on top of you, I do not recommend doing this. I recommend keeping this space open. Throw down your Nexus over here. Even over here, I feel like it's better than up here, because you know that you're going to be getting mass dropped, and you just want to be able to mass as many cannons as possible. And this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is like 8 cannons that could potentially be down there. We see Mamba pressuring a lot, but these fire bat bunkers are going to make work of these zealots, especially when they are being repaired. But he actually might be able to pick off that one that wasn't full of fire bats. Picking off supply depots, really keeping Teal on the edge. Teal doing a great job, though, surviving as much as he can. Yeah, it is not the best thing to do in that situation. You will get harassed for sure. These cannons are inching closer. If he is able to take off these 2 barracks, that will completely take out all of the production from Teal, and he was only going to have to hold on with, what, 5 SCVs, or 5 units, basically, because I believe only this, that's assuming that this 1 bunker is full. 1 Marine is going to get taken out. That other barracks is going to get taken out. I don't know, did they both get taken out? So yeah, he officially doesn't have any supply. He is going to throw down 1 factory before that barracks get taken out, thank God, because he would have just had to mass barracks back here. It is not looking good for Teal. It is really going to depend. Oh, did I miss that? It looks like it was just a zealot drop here. Maybe Reavers? I'm not exactly sure what went down there. We did miss it because we were paying attention to this. I feel like that must have been only zealots, because I feel like that was way too quick to get Reavers, because we did just see that robotics facility building not too long ago. Mushroomy is going to do his thing and to try to survive as much as possible. Knows that he is very, very likely to die in this spot. Still Mr. Teal holding on nicely. Mr. Mamba did throw down his Nexus, so he probably did stop his Zealots production. But actually, no, he is still attacking. I just wasn't quite seeing that. The stack is very nice by our Teal player. Gonna do a nice job staying alive, but at what cost? He does only have 6 SCVs mining. That stack is gonna get taken out by the Zealots. You do usually want to have it accompanied, but yeah, here we go. We're going to see that bunker, which only has maybe 1 firebat, 1 marine in there. Judging by that attack, he got 1 marine in this. He does have his barracks reproduced. He does have enough minerals to start siege mode. He is going to prioritize that over a siege tank. He isn't collecting gas. Another supply depot is in range of that. Blue isn't good as other 3, I think. Nah, Mushroomy is pretty good. But I would agree that he is probably the weakest out of these 3. He is my boy. So I don't like to say that, but it's probably true. Just being objective. stuntZ is pretty good. Mamba obviously is really good, and Beatz is pretty good. Mushroomy, of course, is good, or else they wouldn't be in this spot. You don't just get through all of the xtre clan without being pretty good, but this is the finals, and this is a pretty stacked team of Beatz and Kelvin. So, yeah, we're not going to be too hard on him. Another drop going down by Mr. Mark. Going to take out 14 probes. They're going to get another shot off if that explodes. Ooh, a very critical hit there. Another devastating hit. Yeah, just not what you want. Teal is doing also massive hits to or Red is doing massive hits to Teal. 1 tank is gonna get sieged up, so maybe he can somehow hold on again. Mamba could just be going in the front. He doesn't realize that these bunkers just don't have any units in them hardly at all. He could just kill him, but Beatz is doing what he can. You can see 25 supply for him. Mushroomy at 94 supply. He is taking massive hits to his damage. Oh no! Did the drop go down? We do see 1 carrier out for Mushroomy. His strategy is to get mass carriers. I'm not sure if he is going to survive that long to get to that place. Another tank coming out here is going to be blocked off nicely, so it's going to be able to be fairly cost efficient against these Dragoons, but these Dragoons just need to go in. He is overthinking this, giving Teal a little bit too much credit for the situation that he is in. Red is going to get his triple down now because he is going to prepare for the possible 1v1 situation that is going to occur, or the 1.5, I guess, because Mushroomy, actually, he's just fine. He has recovered nicely. He doesn't have the gas probably to go carriers, but he does have a pretty good income right now. He is going to throw down more gas. Yellow is going to start pushing out, though, maybe to come out and save his partner, but no, I would say Teal is officially dead. He does have 1 SCVO on the map, but he doesn't have enough minerals to build a command center. Unless maybe he cancels these Marines. He does have 1 Marine. Actually, no, that wouldn't have been enough. Oh, and he had a tank, so if he did actually cancel that, he would have been able to build a command center. So what a noob Beatz, or what a noob by stuntZ move there, not being clutch at all. And surviving. His 1 SCV up there would have been able to, if yellow gets blue's money. I don't know. We do have a couple carriers out, which are going to actually be pretty good versus these Reavers. They are hopefully going to be able to buy time for Mombro to get himself back in it. He did just spend the first 11 minutes. Oh, terrible drop by Pro Dropper Mark there. Very, very noob yellow. I agree 100% there. He is supposed to be famous for his drops, but that drop was absolutely brute. So, brah, noob yellow. I agree. So, we are going to see... Oh, look at that! stuntZ was able to at least build a supply depot here, so he isn't going to be eliminated. Is going to keep these players on their toes, making... it feel like they have a chance. A couple of xi going down here. Tim just doing what he can to buy time. Beatz doesn't have the best economy. He doesn't even actually have mass pylons out here. Yellow has been dropping though all game, doing pretty good damage. You can see Mamba's economy isn't the best either. He must have also been getting dropped by our yellow player, who is now going to have his chance to shine. If he is able to win this 2v1, we will say, okay, wow, Beatz, maybe you deserve that money, even though your team was clearly stacked from the beginning. I still don't know if it's going to happen. I feel like if they are, Mamba does have enough units here to hold this choke, and this counter maybe actually is enough. 120, you can see their supply is 120, 120 combined. It's going to be about 244 supply. That could be possibly enough. I actually do really like the carrier transition by Blue, because Reavers are going to be pretty good versus that, and we are going to see GG. Beatz isn't going to try to do the 2v1. Mamba and Prez are going to get themselves on the scoreboard. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. We are going to jump into a game number... Oh my god, I'm bad at keeping track of this. That would have been game point, right? So that would have been game number... We're jumping into game number 6. We're jumping into game number 6. Let's see it. Let us see it. Game number 6. The Mamba and Prez on the scoreboard. Oh, good. Mark, you're trash. It is 4-1 for Beatz and stuntZ. A long journey back for Mamba and Mushroomy, but anything is possible. It was a pretty well done strategy that last time. And let's see how this next game goes. Beatz going to be the Protoss. He's going to be with yellow, who's going to be the Zerg. So, we are going to have a chance for Mr. Mombro to get another win. They do have themselves a PP. So we're going to see if they learn from that game number 1 that they ended up blowing. And are they going to get this W and start their way on this comeback? Any of these guys Korean, Tony? No, none of these guys are Korean. They are all... let's actually go through it. Mamba, Mushroomy, he's definitely white. I've seen him. Beatz, he's white. I've seen him. Red is actually a red Jeep. Mamba is a red Jeep. I've only seen him as a red Jeep. I've never seen a picture of him, so I'm not sure, but he sounds pretty white and acts pretty white. And stuntZ right here, who ironically is yellow, and he is actually, he's not Korean. He's I don't he is not Korean. I don't think he's Korean, but he is Asian of some sort. I don't even know. He's gonna yell at me for that. I feel like I should know that, but no Gosu Koreans here. All non-Koreans here, all foreigners here in the StarCraft. And let's see the strategy that we're going for. We actually see Mushroom throwing down his Forge, and Mombro going for... Oh my goodness, Mombro going for a Forge as well. How is that racist? Oh god. That was not racist. I didn't mean it if it was. Red gonna throw down some cannons at home. Mombro also throwing down cannons. So Mamba's gonna choke out of his base. I don't understand what's really happening. They both went Forge, I guess, to counter the dumb little cheese that they were expecting, and that is what they do. Our Beatz did slip 2 probes inside of Mombro's base, so he might be able to start building inside of his base. We do see the Zerglings popping out. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get by anywhere. But, yeah, Mamba's pretty good at holding the main, so we actually have ourselves a pretty interesting game here. The Zerglings are gonna go over to the red player, who does have good defense there. He had a very defensive Forge, as opposed to Mamba's very offensive Forge first build. We see lots of probes here, going to make sure that no cannons are going to be able to be built here. The Zerglings are going to hop in here, see that they're not going to be able to get any damage done. We do see a sneaky, that is the joy of going, but a couple actually Zerglings go by. I'm not going to be able to finish that sentence. A couple Zerglings do go by, and there isn't anything other than probes right here. Mamba is going to have to rely on probes to kill these couple Zerglings. Very nicely job by Yellow getting in here. Are you joking? You're like, literally stuntZ is Yellow. Okay. That's not racist. So okay, whatever. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Beatz going to potentially get cannon push, his little cannon push of his own here, not being very successful. Mamba gonna throw down a defensive cannon of his own to make sure nothing sneakily does happen. Beatz is going to throw a zealot up here to take out any potential cannons that were getting built, but they aren't. We do see Beatz doing classic Beatz stuff and massing cannons outside of Red's base. Mamba did plan for that, and I guess that's why he did. I swear I keep hearing stuff. That's probably why he did do this, to make sure that he doesn't get cannoned in. We do see a lot of cannons up here for Mushroomy. It has been scouted by Beatz though, and he is building some pretty nice cannons up here that will potentially protect those gateways. It doesn't seem like it's going to be too big of a problem for Purple to deal with for now, at least. But Mushroomy does have plans of his own. This cannon of going up at his choke isn't going to be the best idea for this team. Our Zerg player is doing a pretty good job over here, taking advantage of the time that he is given. He did go that early pool, so his economy was stunted a little bit. But Mr. Mushroomy doing some work right now. He is on his way of being MVP of this game. He does have two probes out on the map before he did get cannoned in. Hydras are making from stunts. We are going to see what he is going to get done with that, if he's going to try to help out or try to counter. Mushroomy getting his choke up too. He probably isn't going to have to spend too much on this choke, because he is getting blocked in himself, and he does have probes on the map. It does look like Mamba was trying, or is, I guess, in the process of trying to cannon our Yellow player, but Yellow does have those early Hydras that are going to take out those Zealots, no problemo. And we're going to see, actually, yeah, it looks like he's going to go for the 3-gate. I don't know actually what that layered for. This is a little bit of a weird build from stuntZ. Maybe he is panicking, knowing that he does have to do something, because they are in a pretty weird situation. Red continuing to build all of his tech and everything inside of the base. It does look like they are actually going to go for Mushroomy, which could be the right call. Not much from Mamba. I don't know what Mamba is really doing. He is playing strangely. These Hydralisks combined with these Zealots are going to do pretty good damage, are potentially going to take out this choke of our Red player. Red's panicking now, going to throw down cannons at home. This could be a game-ending choke. These very quick Hydralisks from stuntZ are going to be pretty good. There isn't many of them, but they could be enough to get some damage done if they are in here. If they don't get in here before these cannons finish, going to go around from the top, thinking that that is going to be the best spot. There are two cannons here that are going to get a couple shots off, but I don't think they're going to be able to... why did both them go cannons? I don't know. A double forge first. This doesn't seem like the best idea in this situation. The cannons are completing. The probes are being pulled, but there are still, how many Hydras are there? There's still 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Hydras left. Oh my goodness. This could kill Red's main. He doesn't have any Zealots or anything. More and more reinforcements are coming in for Purple and Yellow. Oh, Mushroomy, you were doing so good up here. You had to defend your home, though. He is still trying to push forward with the Reavers. He does have a probe out on the map. He does need to get himself some minerals. He is actually holding on to his main so far, doing a pretty good job stacking, but more and more Hydras coming in. This is not looking good for the comeback. They are going to throw away this PP advantage. A Reaver dying to the cannons. And OMFG. It is not looking good for Team Mamba. Let's see what Mamba is doing right now. He does have the Zerg contained, and if Red did have any money left, he could potentially push forward with these Reavers, but unfortunately, Scarabs do cost money, and he does have 7 of them, and he is going to afford, I don't know, I can't do the math, but I don't think it is going to be enough to take out Purple. Purple does have some pretty good cannons here. And that should take more Scarabs. A couple Mutas actually coming up here to take out those 4 Mutas here to just push those Reavers back even more. Very, very Gosu by our yellow player. Brown, though, going to come in here and actually be able to do quite a bit of damage. If he is actually able to take out yellow, this could be, they win this 5-1. If they win this 5-1, if they win Bao, this game corrupt. Very strange stuff here. If this third player does end up dying, we could have ourselves a 1v1 Mamba versus Mark. A drop coming in here though from Mark. Not much defense here from Mamba. I'm not sure if it's going to work. One Reaver, yeah, Mamba is just going to give up the dream. He is going to leave. Yellow was able to hold on. Both of these players agree it is GG, even though they aren't going to say it. And $200, congratulations to our winners. Mr. stuntZ is able to carry the load that is Marcus to a $400 victory in this 2v2 extra tournament. Gonna scoop him up some dough. And very good job by Mr. Beatz and Mamba being able to win themselves out of the losers bracket. But they do lose twice in a row. You are welcome, Mr. Bao. Thank you for running such a great tournament, throwing out, even though it's chump change to your huge stacks on stacks bank account, it is very honorable of you to give these guys some incentive to play. We are seeing all the BM to Mark once he leaves. And yeah, that is going to be the end of the stream. It is a little bit earlier. I thought that was going to be going on longer, because if Mamba and Tim were able to win that, they would, since they were out of the losers bracket, they would have to win twice in a row. So that could have potentially been an 18-game series, but it is going to be over in 6 games. It is a 5-1 victory, and our champions of the 2v2 extra in-house tournament is going to be Beatz and Kelvin. Congratulations, congratulations. It's a very sarcastic clap. That's not actually how I clap. And yeah, alright, that's, I don't know, do you guys actually want to see me? I don't know. Should I play a game? Do you guys want to see me play a game? Should I 2v2? Me and let's see if, oh no, Mark already left actually. The slow clap. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Was kinda embarrassed. Do it. Do it, we'll get a game in. Alright, let's see if we can get a game in. We'll make a private game, see if they follow it. And get a game in before bedtime. One more game in before bedtime. I should take a pre-gamer though if we're gonna do that, eh? Quick pre-gamer. Alright, we'll do a quick pre-gamer and then we'll start this game. We'll do one last game before the bedtime weekdays.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. We're going to go. Okay, no money for you, though. I don't know. I don't even know which one is who. Whatever, we're going to go. We are going to play against Mamba, Calvi, and Mushroomy. I got Melhigh and the other. And we'll see how she goes. We'll see how she goes. Random. We got the PTZ. The most even matchup in the game. Hopefully they're not all Protoss. Hopefully Mamba's Zerg. And yeah, we'll see. We'll play till I guess it's probably gonna be the last game, but we'll try to kill Mamba before the night's end. That is Operation Kill Mamba. He is probably pretty upset now. He just lost a bunch of games, so he's gonna be looking for a W, or he could just be going for entertainment values now that we are not playing for money. We are just playing for funsies. It always is a little bit different when you're playing for money. You gotta play a little bit smarter, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I feel like I should go for a pool first against Mamba, but we're not gonna go for the pool first. We are just gonna go for the old hatchery. Because we want to kill. We are going to ping that just in case he doesn't see it. Because who knows who these guys are. Even though they're all in my clan, I don't know who they are. Mamba going for the forge first, so they must be a lot of Protoss, or I don't know. I don't know what that means. Mamba just does that anyway. Looks like it is going to go up. He didn't pull any probes. Don't know if he just watched that last stream or not, but he isn't going to defend that properly. Like several people before him have tried. Oh no, that's Mushroomy. That's not even Mamba. But it's good for me. I'm not scouted yet, so I can still play pretty greedy. Ugh. I guess he's just gonna get cannoned in. Our red player hasn't even checked his choke yet. I'm gonna have to I'll build that up there because Mamba likes to go for that. I'm gonna probably just go for Mass Hydra unless something changes. I see one Terran. Still don't know what Mamba is yet. Oh, I'm gonna be scouted now.
Alright, I'm gonna kill Brown. We still don't know what Mamba is, though. He must be Zerg. They're really protecting him. Ah! Oh, good. Oh yeah, Mamba is Zerg. I'm gonna get one spore up just in case he is massing Muta. He's probably played super greedy. And Red's getting owned, so I don't see us winning this game. It is not looking good at all. My team is getting laughed at right now. And I feel very helpless. Mamba's probably going to come and outmass me here any second now. He's massing Zerglings. He doesn't even have any gas yet. He's massing drones. I don't know what he's doing. Like, what is that? Those are probably all Zerglings. He's gonna have like 200 Zerglings. I shouldn't even move out, but we're gonna lose anyway. Not one to give up, but I'm also pretty realistic. Oh, okay. No, he's holding on. Ah! Almost got it. We're gonna go for it. Even though Mamba's probably gonna kill us here. Because maybe he's going for actually Hydra. In which case it would be even worse. Oh, he's going red. Oh shit, what are these guys doing? Oh no, that's still not Mamba yet. What are these Hydras doing? There we go, we got him down. So now we just gotta kill Mamba, who's been macroing up like a beast. God, I am. Oh shit. That's not gonna be good. Oh, here's Mom. He is massing drones. We're going to see the Mamba stack. Classic Mamba. Maybe we can kill him on the counter attack though. And Mamba's masked drone hold on to my masked Zerglings. That's what this game has come down to. Oh god, now he's massing Zerglings. We let him build up too much. We let him build up too much. I really don't have anything. Oh good, Mamba's getting killed still. Hey, you know what? We can still win this. Oh no, I don't even have a lair. I can't even afford. I was gonna try to get some lurkers, but we're just gonna mass in. Mamba might be dead. Oh no! Don't move too far forward. Don't overextend. Don't overextend, Mamba. Die, Mamba! Oh god, can't afford to do that. Tony G. Who knows what's happened in this game? We gotta deal with this stat. No. I'm losing all of my workers. Did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Help the operation kill Mamba. Mom, bro. What a guy. I can't tell if Brad is actually AFK. Shouldn't have stacked drones. I know. He's getting exactly what he deserves. You're getting exactly what you deserve. OJ phoning you. Is he really gonna make me go to a queen's nest? I don't even have anything. Oh god, I don't have any Oh good, they got some detection. Oh god, is this game still going? Great game. Mom was a little salty. He's always a little salty. But yeah, that's gonna be GG. We're somehow gonna pull this off. Oh my goodness, I almost got Score King too somehow. Mom got Score King with smashing drones. Oh fuck. Oh, funny stuff. Alright, well. I'm glad we did that. Oh, maybe he remade. Are we gonna play one more? It's way past my bedtime. Should we do it? Should we do it? One more. Stay up late. Oh, my chocolate milk's probably gone bad. I forgot about it. It's probably gross now. It's okay. Alright, quick, you know what? Alright, I don't know what this is. I don't even know which one is which. That's a sound effect that I brought in for special effects. Oh, the special effects sound effect.
Go. 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 Come on. Alright, did someone pick Terran? Someone observing? Alright, so it's same teams. Someone picked Terran. Mamba must have picked Terran. Mamba's gonna stack attack. He's not gonna stack attack me though. He's gonna stack attack Caesar. Nice. You got some good spots. We are gonna see some cheese. There he is. Oh god, not a good start. I'm already panicking, knowing it's gonna happen. Here it is. Oh, that's okay. This allows me to get hopefully more SCVs than him. This is very dumb. Easy peasy. Oh, maybe not yet. There we go, we did it. We did it. GG. They can leave now. Nah, I do kinda. Who's Mamba? Mamba's brown. Was he part of that? I don't think so. I scouted that, right? Oh my god. I guess it's not GG, but it should be. We're just like, where's Tim? Who stacked me? Okay, purple. I'm gonna kill purple here. Once Tim, there we go. Oh shit, how did I build that supply depot? We're about to be in the same clan and they all get so mad at each other. Alright, well we know Mamba's gonna go for mass drops. Oh shit, there it is. Why would he go me out of all the people? Not good, but oh god. I thought he was gonna get that last shot off. Alright, well, now we rally all of those here. Let's not actually build those. Alright, so now it is no longer simple. Very gay, Mr. Mom, bro. Very lame. Sorry, not gay. Gay's a bad. Actually, you know what? Maybe we're not as bad a shape as we thought. That definitely hurt. How did Tony too busy to watch this, but have fun, bro? Thank you, sir. I appreciate the little drop in and comment. Mr. ICC Cup Core. Go check out his stream. It's a very good stuff.
I don't know who I'm supposed to go after right now. I feel like both of them should be completely fine, but... Maybe not. Alright, first we gotta defend versus all the Mamba drops. Oh shit. They want me dead. Are those enemy mutas? How come they're not attacking? That's what she's got to do versus Mamba. There we go. Stop killing us. Oh, mom, bro. Victory! Victory is ours! We definitely didn't get Score King that time because they just kept trying to pwn us. They just went all out trying to kill Tony G on his stream. But Tony G survives! He survived the stack. He survives the pool. He survives the mass drop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they can't kill Tony G. Alright, we'll do one more. We might as well do one more. You guys are all staying. We haven't lost viewers, so you guys don't hate it. I'll definitely take it as that. So we'll play one more. We can't let this happen. Mama's gonna go try mode. They're gonna play for real this time. Being XXX Hoa. Come on, let's get ourselves a Protoss here so we can win one more time. Ugh. Fear, they fear. They fear. Fast lurker? Okay, if I get Zerg again, I'll lurker rush. I will do the fast lurker. The Korean lurker rush.
Terran, what do you want to see with Terran, Mr. Chris Walsh? I can't do the Mamba build, but we got the nice matchup. I feel like I gotta just try to survive that bigging, because I feel like I'm definitely gonna be target number 1 for them again. Just kill you and leave. This is definitely the last one, though. Definitely the last one for me. I said that in like an hour ago, but then we just kept going. So we got the matchup advantage for sure. We just gotta make sure. Oh, look at that. They're blocking already. So it might be Protoss Zerg. I should have just done the barracks first. It makes you supply stuck for like 1 second, but it gets that marine out so much faster, and that bunker got started so much early, which saved my life that last game. This is a little bit more standard here. So for sure. Look at Mamba building his first pylon out there. You went Forge first though too. Who is this guy? He went Forge first last time too. Who's that? Okay. We can definitely kill him. We can definitely kill him. We gotta make sure we don't get blocked in though. I should have sent that SCV out to check. Oh, what the fuck is happening? This is definitely the game you will get to expect. Alright, we gotta get some stuff rolling here, boys. Ah! That's what happens when you don't go for Tony G, though. He's gonna mess you up, boys. Hopefully. I think Orange might be dead. I shouldn't have sent those guys up. I thought that would do more damage, but they did a good job defending it. Mushroomy did pull all of his probes though, so I feel like Oh my god, Mamba's so dumb. They're trying this game, that's for sure. They said they were gonna. Oh, he's dead. Did he give up? Or did he keep trying? We're gonna go for... I don't know why those guys keep messing up. Not gonna scan yet, because if I scan, then they're gonna start defend. I forgot my Got Mamba's main. Got Mamba's main. That's revenge for last game. Even though we beat him. I want you build, man. Oh god, we stopped building supply depots too. Swear to God, these units sometimes. Makes it a lot easier when there's no Mamba around. How's it going, everybody? Kind of forgot that you guys were still here, eh? Still watching me here. We just defeated Mamba. Now we are going to try to end this game in a timely fashion. those turrets there? Oh god. Just get the mutas at this point. I don't know how successful that was, but doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure we're gonna win. Probably should have done that on you gotta make sure Mamba doesn't rebuild though too. Mamba has mass scope. Oh god. We just must push forward. We must push. He just has so many tanks. I don't know why I didn't put all those. Oh yeah, I guess he cleared them out. That's why. Oh fuck. Ah, that's a victory if he's gotta go. We're about to win though anyway. In my opinion. We don't even need him. Fuck it, let's just go kill him. Now we mass vulture. Alright, those. I'm pretty. Oh, look at that. Still have one left. Did you watch the twos at all? Oh, you guys are having a little chat. Oh my goodness, Mr. Beatz taking over the chat room here. Oh my goodness, this thing's still alive. I don't know what my partner is doing at this point. I don't have any gas. I really don't have any anti-air. I don't have any anti-air because I have no gas. Like, why isn't he moving out? What is he doing? Probably shouldn't have spent all that money on, We're somehow gonna lose this game still. I don't know what he's doing. He's gonna make us lose. That's disappointing. Why would Mamba stay just to make me lose? Do not let him nuke me. I don't know where the nuke is. Break out. I still believe we can win this game. I still believe. I don't know why I believe. Because these guys haven't really taken any damage. Kirk, what's teams? Oh, I don't know. Me and a couple of scrubsters. that we're poning, Mom Bros. Now I have too much gas. Mass. I don't even know. I don't even know. He said GG and then he stayed. What do we do here, boys? What do we do here? What do we do here, guys? Beatz, what do we do? Oh, I just killed my own tank. Oh no, I'm killing tanks here. Never mind. That's a battle. You know, it actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Nah, I don't think we're gonna win. Oh, I can send my Valkyries over to help. Okay, no, it's GG. It's GG. They couldn't kill me though, let the record show. They could not kill Tony G. Oh god, that might be a nuke on me. I feel like it's probably a nuke on white though. Oh, he leaves. He's gonna leave your boy. Gonna leave your boy hanging dry. Alright, I gotta go to bed. These noobs are lucky I gotta go to bed. Kirk, don't answer Beatz. Thanks. Okay. We end with that. Purpose noob. Your boy, still score king like usual. Definitely more score king than stunts. Ah, yeah. But we lose. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We did have the 2v2 tournament. We did have Beatz and Kelvin winning the $400 extra tournament. And yeah, I gotta go to bed. I was supposed to stop an hour ago, but we did do a 2.5 hour stream, which is pretty good. We had a pretty good show up today. Appreciate all you guys coming. And yeah, until next time, have yourselves a good night. Hope you guys come back and enjoy it. Give yourself a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, like all that good stuff. Till next time, your boy Tony G. Peace out.